Hey everyone, this is an intro to the video I'm about to release for you for each of your sun signs, but I did want to let you know that I am aware of the grainy, the video quality is kind of grainy because the lighting was a bit off, and I didn't notice how much that was reflecting in the video until the end, so I just wanted to make the intro to let you know that I am aware. Alright, so without further ado, here is your video. Welcome Scorpio to your weekly love reading for May 28th to June 4th of 2018. So let's look into the theme and overall energy for you. The theme and overall energy for Scorpio love from May 28th to June 4th. Scorpio. So we do have the Four of Wands in reverse, and oftentimes I see this where there is a lack of communication while you might be right next to somebody that you might love or that you might be going through a temporary disagreement with. It could be other tenants that you might be around. Arguments, disputes. Some of you might even be thinking about relocating, moving out from the home, or just breaking a commitment in a marriage for some of you out there. All right, let's see. Financial concerns. Now, the energy of person coming towards you this week, Scorpio, they're stepping away. You know, they're moving on. Maybe just mentally they're focused on other things. Maybe there was an argument and dispute, as we did speak about, so they are stepping away from something that is very stressful for some of you out there. It could be like if you two had an argument, you know, it's like go get a hotel room, or you know, go move and stay with somebody else, you know, for the interim or something like that before you two go through a separation or divorce, something like that for some. Let's see the response that you might take, Scorpio, your response. Yeah, and as they step away, you might feel like you're falling out of love with that particular person because this has happened too many times, and there could be another party in the situation, and that might be the issue. If you are amongst one another, up under one another, and you have a yearning for someone else, or vice versa, something like that is going on, and this is like sometimes unrequited love, or just something that is not stable. So many arguments, so many disputes, and not being on the same page, so the love is kind of falling away. So that's something that you might be contemplating. Could be dealing with the Gemini for some. Now, your advice for the week for Scorpio. Your advice. This is the card, and this card been coming out a lot of times. This is the card of Saturn. You know, a lot of times it's a card of finding closure. You know, releasing yourself from a revolving door. You know, constantly going over the same thing over and over again. So it tells you, you know, you gave things a shot. You're trying to do your best. You know, at least this week. You know, just let things go. Do your best to maybe take a trip. You know, travel. Do whatever that you can do to get away from the energy that might be heavy. You don't want to be surrounded by, you know, energy that's going to deplete you all the time. So this is new job opportunities, success in employment, new relationships, something that could be stable if you are to move away from something that's not serving you. All right, focus on that. There can be a lot of success for a lot of you with business or new love. Now, the outcome, Scorpio, for May 28th to June 4th. Outcome for Scorpio. Your disappointment. You're kind of waiting for things to turn out. You know, the turnaround time that you might be waiting for things to complete, for something to come back to you, information. So it's like a card of kind of being disappointment, because I think that you're going through transition still for a lot of you. It's been a theme for a lot of you Scorpios out there. So clarify the Four of Wands in reverse for Scorpio. The Ace of Pentacles is here, so you might be kind of out and about doing different things as you focus on money, looking for a new home. You know, maybe trying to take care of the mortgage, ways to pay for your bills and finances. Maybe a new career that you're thinking about. If you are working with something else, you know, money opportunities are there. So you're trying to reorganize things, fix things up around the home. I feel like that's part of it. The Six of Swords, clarify that for a person or party that might be coming towards you, person energy. Clarify the Six of Swords, Scorpio. Yeah, that person is having issues with communicating, coming your way. Disputes, you know, like kind of traveling towards you, or the fact that they're not strong enough, or they don't have enough confidence to clear out things from their past, or even move away from you. That could be an issue. So you might be dealing with a Cancer for some. Gemini is there. It just depends. Now, these are arguments and disputes that they may be feeling internally, whether or not they're communicating that to you. It just depends. Some of them have already done so, so the conflict is there. So it's very tense, and sometimes these are physical altercations or a lot of arguments and resentment that you might have towards them. So, a crash course. Now, clarify the lovers in reverse. Your response. Clarify the lovers in reverse for Scorpio. Yeah, being stuck in between the past and a new beginning and a fresh start for some of you, and it's like you're restricting yourself in some way. And sometimes if you feel like you're not ready to make a certain choice, you rather close the door for now, and kind of just wait and bide your time and see what's going to be right for you. And especially if you feel like this person constantly disappoints you, you aren't ready for them. Maybe you feel like they have to make some changes on their own for you to accept them into your life. And let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles for Scorpio. Yeah, this is disappointment. It could be with the Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It could be children that could affect your love relationship. It could be, say, the child or the children. They don't like you. They don't like the fact that their mom or their father is talking to someone new. That's something that just came to me. That is like a disappointment there. So some of you are kind of waiting to see how that goes. Some of you or that particular person may have drinking or drug issues that could be, trying to be worked on. It could be counseling and things like that going on. But there is some kind of transition, some major things, because we have 4 major arcanas coming through with an ace here. So new beginnings are surrounding this, but obstacles are showing up, right? So let's see. Messages for, and I feel like some of you might not even have a house for you and your romantic partner, and that may be an issue. So you might be working, you might be doing different things like that, car issues, so let's see. Messages for Scorpio from May 28th to June 4th. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and we don't have a lot of communication coming through. This is something like the brunt of it, or having to experience what you've already said and what that person has said. So maybe try to do that. Try your best to communicate and see what comes back. You might not get the response that you want, but maybe allow it to simmer a bit. Let's see. Messages for Scorpio for May 28th. Oh, we have 2 cards. All right. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and usually that is the energy of the past that's popping up, whether they're on your mind or literally come back to you this week. It just depends. I feel like you might be around that person, but you two go through conflict. And then we have unrequited love. We just spoke about that. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and I feel like that's why it continues to spoil. It's on, it's off. You try to work things out. Sometimes you might go and make changes to see if that's going to fix it, and it still doesn't work. That's where you have to kind of, formalize your decision off of how many times you may have tried and it's just not working. So, that's the reality of it. So that's going to be your reading. I do hope that the messages did help out some way. Lots of light, tons of love, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the very best, and you can always go to psychicloveheals.com to schedule something personally for you, as these are general. Okay, have a good one.